Libra, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name is Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. So here we go. A no-nonsense reading for the sign of Libra. Angel Spirits Guides, what messages do you have for the sign of Libra, please? Messages do you have for the sign of Libra? Wow. Certainly controlling your emotions now. I'm getting there's a rather emotional decision here. Okay, what I'm getting for some of you, there's parental influence, whether this is on your side or the person that you're dealing with. But despite the temptation for letting your feelings run away with you, I'm kind of getting that there's been some messages coming in that's enabling you to take charge and make many changes, but this time you're not being emotional about it. You've kind of wised up to this person or people. Okay, this could be a family member, but you're no longer going to be swayed by any factors that you feel is controlling you, domineering you. You're freeing yourself of a lot of all inhibitions. Okay. There's an awful lot of self-restraint about you at the moment. You're much wiser to the situation now. You've spiritually grown a lot in this past few years. Okay, I'm kind of getting things have been a little bit rough, but there is a very emotional decision here to be made. Could well be the person you're dealing with is married. They may be not living with that person. They might be leading a separate life, but I'm getting some kind of traditionalism here. This person wants to do it right. Okay, but you yourself could be in a situation where you're married or living with somebody. I'm kind of getting that for one or two of you, there's somebody coming into your life who you've carried a torch for. Somebody's carried a torch for you indeed. Challenge. There's a very sensitive person around you. The challenge is there's responsibilities elsewhere. Your intuition is spot on at the moment. I'm getting that you could well be in a position where you advise people. This is with work. This is what's just come in, and this is just this intuitive thing I've just picked up on for you. You know, you could be in a job where you're giving spiritual guidance or advice of some kind, but in your personal life, I'm kind of getting there's a lot of responsibilities being carried by you. A lot of you are releasing some of those responsibilities. Feel that it's not yours to carry. At the moment, there is a lack of. Somebody wants your cooperation, and I'm kind of getting that they're trying to persuade you. Yeah, they're trying. Whatever situation you're in, there's somebody, an outside influence here, and they're trying to persuade you to go down a certain path in life. Therefore, you're faced with a decision, but you're handling this with a lot of maturity. Perhaps you're looking after a parent. You're not in a position to commit at the moment. Wow. You're certainly standing your ground over something. Somebody here wants you to join them on a journey in life, a spiritual journey, or even a physical journey. But you're restrained at the moment, kind of like you're tethered. Some of you could be taking care of a parent or a family member. But there's responsibilities here at the moment that you feel you can't let go of. So you're faced with a very big emotional decision. There is this energy of somebody being very, very clingy, hanging on. Somebody doesn't want to let you go. There's a lot of stress, and as I say, you've been carrying responsibilities that's not yours to carry. Somebody, even in work, has passed responsibility on to you. They're trying to load you with more work, which is their responsibility. Somebody here is literally being very cagey, very very stealthily. There's somebody here with ulterior motives around you, whether this in work or in private life. Okay. There is one particular personal relationship that you have not seen eye to eye with somebody. Now, whether that's with a family member, a lover, or an ex, or whatever, that person, there's now the chance to reconnect. I'm kind of getting you're on the verge of making a decision. For some of you, this decision will involve relocation. Okay. But what you are doing is coming to terms with the past very well. What else do we have? Yeah, temperance. A lot of temptation in this, but yeah, a lot of self-restraint. Somebody here is putting a lot of pressure on you, whether it's in your personal life or your work life. They want you to commit to something, but I'm kind of getting it's more for their benefit than yours. I'm getting this half in, half out energy. You're not in a position to commit at the moment. You're certainly resisting the temptation to commit. Whether it's in work, somebody wants you to sign up for something long term. In a personal matter, somebody's trying to persuade you to commit to something. But you're going off in your own direction, and you're not going to be stopped. This is you. After a lot of deliberation, perhaps even somebody's been trying to lay the guilt trip on you, or put the blame on you, or put responsibility on you, and it's stressing you, it's becoming too much. You've now decided to stand your ground with people around you and say, I want to do what I want to do, and you're not going to be swayed any other way. Whatever other people think, your intuition is telling you that things will settle down eventually. You're certainly getting back your power. There's a decision here. You've been realigning your life. You've been doing a lot of contemplation, reevaluation. You've been reevaluating your situation in work. You've been reevaluating your family life. You've been reevaluating relationships, full stop. And it's bringing you to some pretty concrete conclusions. Okay, this could even be a situation where you are deciding between two lovers. Okay. This decision you've been hanging off for whatever reason, I'm getting that you are now coming to conclusion. It's all coming to a head. Perhaps the person you've been dealing with, okay, has made up their mind and they're going to act. I'm kind of getting you will hear from this person, even if there's been silence. I'm picking up fire energy. But whatever, I'm kind of getting that you're standing your ground. You're in a pretty win-win situation. Whichever route you take, you're going to come out very well out of this. Okay, but you're tired of this in and out relationships. You want continuity. You want stability. And you've realised I'm getting where your true destiny lies. You're following your own star. You see? There's a lot of joy here. Like I say, whichever way you go will eventually bring you joy. There's a third-party situation here. I'm getting for a lot of you, the person you're dealing with is just after a very superficial relationship because they're tied in with somebody else. They're perhaps married. Let's see. But the big thing here is the choice is in your lap, so to speak. Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on. This person's certainly worried. They do treat you like an outsider. You're tired of it. I'm kind of getting whichever way you decide. It's kind of, there's a situation of leaving somebody behind, hence the dilemma, or some situation behind. But these changes are necessary. Yeah, you've been spreading yourself too thin. Okay, and there's a huge desire here to end a certain situation and be in another place. You feel it's run its course. You feel you've got enough emotional growth out of this. Okay, you know, as I say, somebody has been codependent on you. Even in the past, you've been codependent on somebody, but now there's a choice. I'm picking up this big energy of freedom, and you know, taking a weight off your shoulders here. Yep. Stability. Finally coming to terms with the past. A lot of you have been dealing with the past. Okay. And now something new's coming on, and where there's been a long deliberation on kind of getting, you'll come to the point, and it's all going to come to a head where you're going to make up your mind, and ain't nothing or nobody going to stop you following your own route for your own reasons. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.